This video is to address creating and building your meal plan for the week. In the week of nutrition, this is going to be the main things that we practice. We want you to be looking ahead for your week so you're not caught off guard with impromptu plans or not having made a strategy for your lunches or dinners or breakfasts and skipping meals or eating too much or eating out too often because you were not prepared. So this is going to practice us looking ahead. There's a couple ways you can do this. First would be to use our meal plan that we provide as a template. You can find that under your nutrition tab in the True Coach account. It is going to look like this. Have your name at the top. It'll list a short-term and a long-term goal. It'll also have 3 action steps, something that's going to be useful for you to execute over the coming weeks. However, the main part of it, of course, is this meal plan. We have our meal plans provided by a registered dietitian through Healthy Steps Nutrition. This is a requirement for the state of Iowa. So all of your meal plans provided here are going to be created and approved by a registered dietitian for your goals. Please let us know if you have any outlying or underlying medical conditions that a meal plan might be harmful. So it will give you a breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. So 3 meals and 2 snacks per day. This, you may find that this is too much for you initially, or maybe too frequent to eat. So just kind of play it by ear. The measurements in here should be perfectly measured out for your goals for the right calories throughout the day, as well as the right balance of protein, carbohydrates, fats. When using this meal plan, our biggest suggestion is that you not try and follow it exactly. Pick 1 or 2 recipes here, preferably for the meals that you struggle with the most, and perhaps a few snacks, and prep those in bulk for the week ahead. It does not, it would be way too much work to try and implement every meal and every recipe that is provided for you in here. So please just pick 1 or 2. It's meant to give you a variety, and you'll see some of the recipes are very, very simple and perhaps considered a little bland because it wants to take in a wide variety of people's tastes. So while this week you want to keep it very simple and perhaps just build pulled pork and brown rice, or sorry, pulled chicken and brown rice and mixed veggies, next week, you maybe want to build in a little variety and do taco seasoned pulled chicken, brown rice and black beans, and mixed taco fajita type veggies to have essentially a burrito bowl or a fajita bowl. This is how you can build variety into these basic recipes. Another large tip with this is please keep it simple, especially this week. Just make the basics. If you build variety in too early, you may find that you are interrupting your ability to create this as a habit because you will be spending more of your mental power and your willpower to go to the grocery, plan your meals, get all the ingredients, and it becomes very daunting and overwhelming when you're trying to do this for the first time. So if you can keep it as simple as possible now until creating those basic meals or those foundational ingredients become second nature, then you can begin building in the variety and it won't seem quite overwhelming. So this is an outline. It gives you a template. It can show you some examples, but please do not try and follow it exactly. Otherwise, it's going to be quite overwhelming for you. Another way that you can do the meal prepping is actually just using the plate method. So the plate method was introduced in week 2, and we want reminder to have a half a plate of veggies, quarter plate of lean protein, and a quarter plate of carbohydrates, and then fats is included in how you cook it. So you can still create meals based on that, meals that you enjoy. When you create a meal plan, you send it to your coach, we want you to have it look like this. So whether you use recipes from the meal plan itself or you create your own recipes that you plan on making it, please list all the breakfasts you plan on making, all the snacks that you're going to include, all the lunches that you'd like, again, snacks, and then any dinners as well as desserts. Keep this very simple. You don't have to get into exact ingredients. I'll see that through your tracking in MyFitnessPal and or photos. However, we do want kind of a high level salad jar with chicken, and an apple, so that when you go grocery shopping for the week, you know that you need to get ingredients for these items, but you don't have to list exactly what's in it. Also, if you have any plans coming up the week, for example, I have here dinner date, lean dinner date with your husband or wife, lean meat choice is what you're going to plan to do. So you give yourself a game plan and you plan to eat dessert with your husband or wife. So go ahead and put that on there as well. Even if it's Monday, you're kind of looking ahead to the weekend. And accordingly, you've decided that you don't want to snack that day because you're going to indulge a little bit more at dinner. So this is a way that you can look ahead and be prepared instead of getting into the afternoon, being very hungry, eating a huge snack, and then going to dinner and not enjoying it as much because you don't eat as much. Or perhaps that's the choice that you make and you're going to take a little bit home with you. So these are ways that you can begin looking ahead into your week and making a good conscious effort to be proactive with your nutrition.